Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and only friends. Thank you so much for joining me again on another video. I always appreciate your presence. Let's melt more into being, shall we, my friends? I have a bottle of water here filled with, I believe, my brother's love. It's the first time I've asked him to do anything for me before I streamed, so let's see if there's something different to the water I'm going to be drinking. Probably not, but maybe just a little bit. I have a cat right across from me. He always does this thing where he like drops down on the floor, kind of spazzes out, and then makes meow sounds at me. But I am allergic to cats, and I can't touch him before I go streaming, because if I touch my face, I'm gonna be a sneezing mess. Okay, before I start doing anything else, I want to say some things worth saying. Let's see what is going to pop out at us. Ooh, I love this one actually. Become a spokesperson for reality. You are the light of this world. Ooh, become a spokesperson for reality. You are the light of the world. You, my friend. You. I love you. I love you so much. And to love someone, you know, that you don't know, is something that you're like, oh yeah, sure Meltmore, you love me, right? I do actually. Because my idea and my understanding, at least, of what true love is this understanding that the same I that I am experiencing right now in this moment is the same I that you are experiencing. The only difference is a difference in space and time, right? Think about it. We both have two eyes, we both have two ears. I'm assuming some things. We both have arms and legs. We both have this experience of I am and then enter your name here. But the only thing that separates us in that understanding is just, you know, space and time. If I was born into your body, with your parents, and I grew up in your life, then by extension, would I be you? I think in a lot of ways, maybe. Like, I do think there's a lot to do with our, you know, DNA. Maybe there is something to do with where we come from before we entered this plane of existence. But I think at the base level, I do believe that we are the same consciousness, you know, experiencing physical beings as a life, you know, as an I, as a me, rather, not as an I. We are the I. We're experiencing a me. And we become so obsessed with this me, right? We become so obsessed to the point where we become attached to it. And it becomes our identities, which in a lot of ways is supposed to. I mean, if you're identityless in this world, it's hard for people to kind of pinpoint down, call you by your name. But at the end of the day, your name is just a bunch of sounds that people use to refer to you to. That's all it really is. That's all it really is. Do those sounds have power? I do believe they do. I think at the end of the day, you're basically projecting, you know, energy over someone. And you could be like, oh yeah, you pseudo hippie. No, literally. Like I am, as I'm talking right now, putting vibrational energy into the air. That vibrational energy is hitting my microphone. Like, what's the word? Deforming a diaphragm that is making ones and zeros for you to be able to hear me. If it wasn't for a mic, you would just have those, you know, waves of air hit your eardrums directly, and you would still have that interpretation of information. Literally energy being transmitted from one being to another. Huh? Isn't that shit cool? Isn't that stuff cool? Excuse me. Excuse my language. Hello, friend. Hello to you, Mystic Life. Thank you for joining me, my friend. How have you been? How have you been? Bean is here as well. Good vibrations. Exactly, dude. All we gotta do is try and, you know, inhibit. Try and fester. Try and manifest. Try and... I just think, you know, move towards the good vibrations. Marky Mark. Marky Mark. I'm not sure now. Bean. Is your name Mark? I do need to know. What's your actual name, Bean? Otherwise, I'm just gonna be calling you Bean420. You have a name? You want me to call you on your name? I wouldn't mind to. Hey baby, hey to you as well. You sweet thing. I love you, my friend. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Thank you for breathing this atmosphere with me. Thank you for... It should be light for most of you right now. Thank you for experiencing the same daylight with me. Thank you just for being you, my friends. Genuinely, thank you for just being you. You don't need to be anything other than what you are. We're so attached to these ideas of what we're supposed to be doing, and, you know, like, I had a chat with Give Up or Push and Flow, so GPF, right? I think his name is GPF. As a dancing streamer friend. And he mentioned something that kind of like rang true. And he said that if you want to succeed as like a streamer or with whatever it is we're doing right now, you have to like kind of sell a product for people to take you seriously. And it bothers me, like, oh man, it irks me. Like, I don't like thinking that way. I don't know if it's just me, but I really don't like thinking that way. I just wish people could be themselves, you know, and be appreciated for what they are, not for what they can do, for what value they can bring. I'm having a hard time with my own thoughts today, because I'm saying things, right? And I understand the things I'm saying, but I'm not naive, and I do understand that there should be some sort of value system, some sort of, you know, metric that we have to keep ourselves accountable to if we want to achieve things. I just think it shouldn't be the be-all end-all, if you will. It shouldn't be the only thing that we focus on. Marky Mark saying good vibrations. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for telling me. What's doing good looking? I'm rolling myself a joint, my friend. A joint. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. How about you? Bury me and dogs. Bury me and dogs. So like there's, you know, one of two ways to interpret that name. One is the wholesome one, where there's just so many loving dogs that just swarm you. And then the other one is the horrifying one. So I'm gonna pick to choose the nice one. You're just being swarmed by puppies and being drowned. You're a symphony in gold. You're a symphony in gold. I have no idea what that means, but thank you, my friend. That sounds beautiful. Hey, how baked are you? I'm not baked just yet, my friend. I'm rolling myself a joint right now. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Alrighty then. Guess we can roll ourselves a Garricky. Oh, what accent was that? I don't know. I don't know. Which one would it be? How many of you friends can do accents? And do they actually sound good? Because the weird thing about the way that I speak normally is that apparently I do have an accent, but I've never really thought about it that way. I've always thought of it as just I'm speaking English. Now I'm speaking Afrikaans. So gaan met jou? Ja, ek is so proud. Dis hoe dit is. And now I'm speaking English. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just either speaking English or Afrikaans. And then when I went to China and I met a bunch of Americans and I met Russians, Americans, people from England, people from Brazil, people from Chile, met a bunch of cool peeps, and like a lot of them just had a hard time placing my accent, and then like being like, oh, you have such an interesting accent, like where are you from? I'm like, I'm from South Africa. I didn't know I had an interesting accent. This has been the way I've been talking my entire life, like accents. Fonts for languages, if you will. No. This guy uses tweezers for weed. He's so bougie. Yes, I am the most bougie of bougiers, dude, because I use tweezers for my weed. It's more because I've literally seen, after touching my buds, the little white crystals that break off and stay on my fingers, and I'm like, nah, that shouldn't be happening. Damn it! I was so focused in talking to you, friends, that I didn't write an intention down on this little piece of paper. So our intention, you know, I'm just gonna write 143. We're on day 143. I love you. 143, friends. I love you. That's our intention for today. To love one another, to share with one another, to experience with one another. My favorite strain is White Widow. I don't think I've ever smoked White Widow, but I've heard so many good things. No, a modern day idol. Please, dude, don't idolize me, man. I'm literally a dude sitting in the middle of nowhere, planning on smoking a joint. That's what I am right now. I'm not to be idolized. If anything, I'm just to be spent time with. Have a chat, sit down with us, share some of your ideas, tell me how you're feeling. That's what this is about. I appreciate you. Thank you for bringing a smile to our faces another day. Thank you for smiling. Live Mystic, if you're smiling, my friend, it means there is, more smiles in this world. And I want to thank you for that as well. Oh, El Puff is pulling in the Sinsane. Is he going to be here? Not just yet. Let's see if Sinsane shows up. He's the streamer friend I was talking about who mentioned the whole, people not taking you seriously if you're not selling something, if you're not marketing something. Like you're just doing this to be playful. You're not being serious, right? But maybe I don't want to be serious. Maybe I just want to be playful. I think being playful is one of the most important things I have to hold on to. Man, this joint is way too big. No, it's not. It's the perfect size. Yes. Oh, goodness. Oh, what am I getting myself into? Where is your lighter? Here it is, my friend. Right around my neck. Hey, El Puff. Thank you for joining us, my friend. How have you been, El Puff? How have you been, my friend? I hope that you've been well. You're a cool chick. I hope you know that. Or, whatever you identify as. I do believe you identify as female, but you're cool, El Puff. I hope you know that, my friend. I hope you know that I appreciate you as well. Genuinely. You're also such a light being. You bring people smiles. And that, my friends, is something that has become very valuable to me in my life. No, me too, baby. I'm smoking a fat spliff of my own homegrown harvest. This is also my own homegrown harvest, my friend. So we're besties now. That's how it works. If you find someone on the internet to smoke weed with, and you both happen to have grown your own weed at that point, instant besties. No. Where are you? I'm in South Africa. I'll toast you, honey. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much for your love and light. Good morning / afternoon / evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well, Lane. How have you been, my friend? I feel like the last time I had a proper chat with you was when your brother came over. Has he left since? Is he still there? I wanna catch up with you, Lane. What's been going on, my friend? 143. I love you, bruh. You smoking ink? Ink? I don't think so. Like ink, the actual thing you used to. Oh, no, dude. You don't smoke the Garrick. You smoke it until you get to that point and you stop. You don't smoke the ink. No, please. Hold up, Melty. Are you a lefty? Or camera is flipped? Camera is flipped, El Puff. I am right-handed. Oh, one day is here as well. Man, it's nice to have you here, my friend. My day basically started with one day today. I woke up at exactly, without an alarm, which was kind of trippy to me, at 55 minutes past 5 a.m. And, I feel this, drawing to go to Arpan. I go onto Arpan and I catch One Day live. And One Day is a 49-year-old dude. I think my dad is 50. Papa's 50, nee. My dad is 50, so he's basically the same age as my dad. And, yeah, we were talking about my dad as well, and about, our understandings of things, how we feel about things. And One Day said a bunch of things that I don't hear from my dad, and it made me feel very emotional. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for who you are, for what you do as well, my friend. You're very, very appreciated. Thank you for the tree hug, El Puff. I appreciate that. Good evening, Estian. Hello, my friends. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is doing well. Good evening to you as well, Lisa. I'm doing well, my friend. How about you? Prestigious Bar is here as well. Good vibe, my friend. I'm smoking a joint with you. Sick. Do join me, my friend. It's kind of coldish. If I see one of my siblings pass by me, I'm gonna shout at them to bring me a blanket because I don't want to get up right now. No. Jimmy Beats says, "You got this, bro." Thank you, my friend. I got this, Jimmy Beats. I got this. You're right. The creator of Berserk died. That's a tragedy. Berserk is it's a little bit of a roller coaster of an anime to watch, but it's sad that his creator died. Sad when anyone dies, but they're not lost. Not in the traditional sense that we think of something as lost, you know. Like I've been playing with this idea of losing things more and more, you know. The more I think of it, the more I realize that's such a stupid idea. We never really lose anything, do we? I mean, think about all of the things you've lost. Like, think about, you know, the wallet that you've lost or your keys that you've lost. And then you just zoom out from your immediate environment, look at your whole country, look at the whole planet. You know, you think it's really lost? No, it's somewhere there. Somewhere there. It's just not where we think it is anymore. And the same thing goes for humans. Because I believe we are these infinite spiritual beings temporarily experiencing a finite human life. And then when we're done with that, we just can kind of continue. We're like, oh, yeah, that was sick. On me way now. Bro, Jimmy Beats got this. Yeah, dude, definitely Jimmy Beats knows, dude. Oh, thank you, Melty. Thank you, Elpop. Thank you for everything you do, my friend. You're such a sweet person. Yo, Asafri. Ja, ek is 'n Safri, yo. Born and bred. Man, I have like, what is this? A centimeter of space left. This thing is already a baseball bat. I could, because I still have some left, you know, crush the rest of the bud. I might have misplaced the said bud that I was just talking about. And found it again. So, like, this ain't gonna fit in there. Like, that's not happening. You know what? I'm gonna be content. And I'm gonna love myself by not finishing this thing. Because I think it's gonna do the same thing to me that a baseball bat will as well. Give me some blunt force trauma. You get the joke? Blunt force trauma? I'm sorry. It's bad. My dude, hey, VT Squire. Thank you for joining us, my friend. You look like a spiritual guy. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment. I do consider myself a spiritual guy, if you will. But it's not me, you know. It's just one part of me. I'm smoking weed. Doesn't make me a weed smoker. I'm wearing clothes. Doesn't make me a clothes wearer, does it? It just makes me a being experiencing these things, if you will. As ek dink Suid-Afrika, kom die antwoord by my op. Ek is jammer, my vriend. Zef side, ja, baie Zef. Bietjie te Zef vir my, actually. Good morning. There we go. We have Sinsane himself. Or now I have to remember your little acronym by thinking of the entire meaning of it. Give up or give in or push and flow, right? So GPF. There we go. I got it again. Thank you for joining us, my friend. I was just talking about you. Where are you? It looks sunny. The sun is going down, but I am in South Africa, dude. South Africa. It's insane in the chat. He is. I've been summoned. There we go. There we go. Yes, you've been summoned. So, like, in the honor, you know, in the spirit of reciprocating, if you will, sharing the love that you shared with me. Like, I'm imagining you, dude, like, straight up, like, walking on these, like, imaginary... So, okay, like, I'm really going for my imagination right now. I'm imagining these, like, almost holographic, like, arrows, you know, and the little coin, I think it's a coin, or the little circle popping out on the floor, and you just, like, stomping inside of the chat and being like, oh, you've summoned me, poop, 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 steps on them beats, dude. Thank you for joining us, my friend. It's so nice to have you here. So, how big of news was the high-speed chase armed truck robbery attempt thing? It was, like, cool, and then everybody forgot about it again. Yeah, that was a while ago. My brother usually only stays for a weekend, every other month or so. Life's been very hectic and stressful, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Lane. It does that sometimes, dude. It does that sometimes. You know, man, there's a bunch of birds that just flew over me. Like, this is, like, I'm not trying to in any way compare, Lane. I'm just trying, like, what you just said kind of came to me in a feeling right now. Like, when I was in China, and I got arrested, and I was on house arrest, and I had like police stationed outside of my apartment so that I wouldn't, make a run for it. That was like the most hectic and stressful environment I've ever been in my entire life. And in that environment, regardless of all of the things that was happening around me, regardless of the situation I was in, I was the one that made it so bad for myself, because I was the one imagining, myself to be a victim. I was imagining myself to be like, oh, this is so unfair. Why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. I was like, you know what? I just need to stop. I just need to stop doing that. And I need to realize that this is, part of divine experience. And when I kind of calmed down and I just became present for it, yeah, it was fantastic. Like the crazy part about it as well is my way of being present for the circumstance I was in was playing The Witcher 3. I finished that entire game during my house arrest period. And it was amazing. Like, I didn't get to go outside, other than the little tuck shop that was close to my apartment. Yeah, but I got to completely throw myself into this animated Witcher world, saving random civilians from monsters. Damn, it must be hard living in the Witcher world. Like, we think we have it bad, having, life BS. Imagine if we just had drowners and stuff, close to our lakes. You go to a nice picnic area in the park, there's a body of water. You're getting eaten by drowners. Just because you're a civilian. Man, yeah, we still do have it good, my friend. We still do have it good. Like, regardless of how bad things get, we still do have it good. Hey, Thwaffle is here as well. Thank you for joining us. Happy Saturday. Sun saluters. Oh, I like that, actually. I'm waiting with you guys too, smoking. Man, I should actually then light this because I don't know how long you friends have been waiting. I love you, my friend. This is what today's intention is. 143. If you don't know, 1 as in I, 4 as in love, you as in 3. So, yeah, today's intention is I love you. And I'm saying it to myself, I'm saying it to you, friends, I'm saying it to this beautiful world that we're living a part of, I'm saying it to the entire universe, I'm saying it to all of the multidimensional beings that are not in our grasp. I love all of it. I love you, my friends. It feels good. I appreciate you as well, Melty. You're doing great work. Thank you. One day. I appreciate that so much, my friend. I actually wanted to ask on your stream, but I didn't get to it. I see you do artworks as well, right? Those copper artworks. Are you still doing them? Were they like a hobby sort of thing, or do you do them regularly, my friend? I'm really curious. Thank you for the hugs, my friend. I appreciate that. Meld, if you want to have a chat, and legit catch up sometime, we should have a call sometime soon. I would love that, Lane. On that note, you want to do it today? When I'm editing my video, we can have a chat, dude. Why not? If not, why not? Okay, if my intention for smoking bud is I love you, my intention for drinking water, it's going to be I am loved. Yeah, like peanut butter and jelly. I love you and I am loved. Puff, tag me. You're getting ready to kick ass. Are you going to be dancing as well again, Puff? I hope so. Loss is complicated for me because it feels kind of selfish. Yeah, dude, it is difficult, man. And I lost my granddad last Saturday. It's insane. So I've had to become even more present with what loss means to me and how I kind of think about it myself, how I imagined myself to to be able to process these things, and the understanding and the idea I have of death as well. It's one thing to believe something, it's a whole other thing to, you know, apply that belief to the way that you carry yourself, the way that you feel about things, the way that you understand the world around you. And yeah, it's been a very necessary type of lesson I had to learn as well. Lots less complicated. Welcome to the broadcast. This is a broadcast on usual. It's interesting. Thank you, Hellbot. Hello, man. I've seen you on here all year. Yeah, I've been streaming every single day the whole year. And I want to continue streaming every single day, ideally for the rest of my life. Maybe not like this long, but I want to, you know, be able to come together with you friends, if only for a few minutes, just to know that we're there for each other, just to show up for one another. So we're in it for the long run, my friends. We're on day 143. I can already see it in my mind's eye, like, you know, writing down day 11,000. 111, you know, getting those sick numbers in. Hey, it's Aunt B. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Aunt B, I've been stressing because I talked to Uncle Becky, and he told me that you want to do the bonfire. And like, also in your comment, apparently this isn't your first bonfire, because the first one was like burning for a week, you said, almost. But then this celebratory Uncle Becky's 1 year of streaming bonfire, I definitely want to tune in for that one. I'm almost done with the piece I've been doing for him, but man, I'm having a hard time with this shirt. I don't know how to draw fabric. I don't know how to draw anything. I've legit, that drawing I'm doing of Uncle Becky is, I think, the fifth drawing I'm ever doing in my entire life. So yeah, I'm trying. I'm learning. You know, where's my door prize? But what? I'm confused. Happy Sunday, Aunt P. There we go. I told myself I love you in the mirror, and I'm gonna take care of myself today. Promise myself I'll take care of me just like I do every other day. That's beautiful, my friend. Yeah, 100%. We should take care of one another. Like, at the end of the day, Oatmeal, we're the ones that's going to be the most responsible. Like, nobody else in the world is going to be able to take care of us in the way that we can take care of ourselves. And that is, man, it's a reality I've had like a lot of trouble. Like, it's something that brought me to tears a long time ago, where I kind of came to this realization that I don't think it's going to be possible for anyone to love me the amount I love others, you know. And it was like devastating. It was like boom, kind of like this feeling of dread that came over me. But then I realized that I'm not lacking in any way. I don't need to be loved by anybody in the same way that I love them. That's not what it's about. And like, with that, I feel like this has been months in the learning. With that understanding of it, I feel like I'm allowing myself more and more calm in what I think of as love, and how I choose to love myself, and how I choose to love others as well. Will send to me the leftovers. Yes, Wombat, you'll get all of the leftovers. Clothes wearer, Lamar. I had to go a little bit, you know, off the deep end, Elpuff, just to make my point, you know. This is how I do in the mirror. Oh, you're a gorgeous thing. Don't you ever die. Every mirror, everywhere. That's fantastic, 12. Oh, you gorgeous thing. Don't you ever die. I love that. What language is that? That's Afrikaans. It's Afrikaans. No, you go forward. Absolutely. I gotta open this on PC. I think my phone has the stream super delayed. No. It's insane. I'm just really bad at keeping up with comments. like real up of comments. Like I'm usually like, oh man, 10 minutes into the stream, I'm usually like 4 minutes behind or something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sensei. You'll have to get used to this part of it, dude. It's the most grueling part. But I love you, friends, for sticking around and waiting for me to catch up. I called him out at one stream before being behind the comments, and he showed up, Lamar. I was shook there. Has to be that way. It kind of skimmed over. What did you got arrested for? Oh, so I didn't do anything illegal per se. I was living in China. The epidemic kind of broke out, and so epidemic broke out kind of in like February, start of February in China. By April, flights were closed. By April, my visa expired. They like said over the news it's a 2-month extension for all foreigners so that they can continue living in the country legally. My 2-month extension ended. I was moved to another school. I was working at that school. The police showed up at the door, asked to see my visa. My visa and the extended 2-month visa that I was supposed to get wasn't valid anymore because of the 2 months that have passed. Yada yada yada. One thing led to another. Got interrogated, and then was on house arrest until I could move back to Shanghai and get myself a temporary visa and then get myself a plane out of the country, dude. It was yikes, dude. It was a little bit of a yikes. There's a lot more to it, like a lot more yikes to it, but that's the yikeses of the yikes. The Witcher is the shit. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Like, dude, that's why I got like abolished by Cyberpunk. Because I love The Witcher. It's probably my favorite game of all time. And, you know, having that much respect for CD Projekt Red and what they accomplished with The Witcher, and then also having seen Cyberpunk's initial trailer in 2013 as a 15-year-old kid, you know, I was in grade 9, start of grade 9. I see this video and it blows my mind, dude. I'm like, and I was a big gamer back. Well, I still am. I was gonna say I still am a gamer, but I don't game for more than 10 hours a month anymore, so I don't think I can call myself a gamer anymore. Anyway, so me and my friends were like, you know, getting together, talking about this game, you know, spitballing, imagining what a cyberpunk future would be like, imagining if the graphics could actually look that way. So it's been this like thing in my mind, this hype train, if you will, for the longest time. I even pre-ordered the game. Damn it, I did the thing that I wasn't supposed to do. I even pre-ordered the game. Cyberpunk came out. I played the game on, you know, more than adequate specs, and I was like, oh wait, this game is like not even 50% as good as The Witcher. And I was like, yesy. That's a little bit of a letdown. Your view looks amazing. I'm happy that you appreciate it, my friend. I'm happy to share it with you as well. Real fun when someone says, you rang? I have no idea what that means. I have played all 3 of them. Great work, great world. Yeah, fantastic world. 143 to you as well, my friend. No. And Henry Cavill embodies The Witcher. He's so good. How am I? Aunt B? It's a good question, my friend. I'm doing well. I've been having like a weird relationship with my dad as of late. Even like weird in the sense of I don't want to talk to him, you know, and I don't like feeling like that, because I feel like every time I do try to talk to him, it kind of, you know, circles back to the same thing over and over again. And the thing that it circles back to is that I need to repent. Otherwise, when the judgment day comes, I won't be ready, or, you know, some variation of that. And I try to, at least I believe, I try to talk about a bunch of different things because I have a lot of interests, you know. I love life. I like experiencing all of the fullness of it. And only being able to talk about one thing with a person and then, you know, not seeing one another for a week at a time, coming together again, and then still coming back to the exact same conversation that we had 1 week ago, and then doing that over and over and over again. Like, oh, I don't. You know, the whole definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. It feels like me and my dad are both insane with what we're trying to do when we're having conversations with one another. And I hate that. I don't know how to change it. I really don't. I love him so much. And I live in forgiveness of him. Like, there's no judgment of what he's been through or what he thinks, and there's no like fear of him as well, you know. Maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe my resistance to talking to him is a type of fear, because I'm afraid of having that same uncomfortable situation. So maybe that's something I should think about. I'm not sure if I can call today actually, but maybe next weekend. We'll do next weekend, Lane. How do we manifest things? Electrostorm. I'll let you know if I figure it out, my friend. I kind of think of it as just, you know, your conscious effort to get things done, or to move in the direction where those things will be done. Because I believe in manifestation to the point of you can create a mental image in your mind, right? And you can move towards, in your physical space, towards that mental image. Like, for instance, let's go super basic. If you want to manifest an ice cream, you see this ice cream in your mind. This like vision, if you will, of the ice cream spurs you to stand up, walk over to your refrigerator or your freezer, take out an ice cream for yourself, open it up, throw your wrapper away, go and sit back down on your chair, and then look at the ice cream. So quite literally, you have now manifested this ice cream. You didn't manifest it out of thin air, which would be sick. I would love to be able to just pull a joint right out of this, you know, dimension in front of me, but it doesn't work that way. Not to the scale or the time that we're used to, but we do have this capacity to manifest things. It's just about figuring out the steps as to how to do that. It's easy to figure out the steps as to how to get yourself or manifest yourself an ice cream. It's not so easy to figure out how you manifest a world in which people are genuinely equal, a world within which people are taken care of financially, or let's actually not even talk about finances, where people are taken care of when it comes to their housing, their hygiene, their food, and their medical care. Like, we have the resources on this planet to do this. That's the vision I have for our future. Now it's just about manifesting it step by step, moving towards it. It's not going to be a right now thing. One day says, my guru in Hawaii has been teaching me for around 8 years now. I'm so fortunate to have him as a mentor. He is such a powerful human presence. I can imagine. Do you mind me asking how old he is one day? Man, like, the word guru to me is such a mystical word, if you will. Like, I've been a little bit of a rebel my entire life when it comes to spiritual teachings and dogma. And I feel like in a lot of cases, and I'm not saying this for your specific guru either one day, I'm just thinking in like general terms, like a lot of these gurus on the internet are usually just, you know, poised in some way to extract wealth from other people. Like, oh, if you know, listen to me, I'm gonna tell you this thing, and then when you hear this thing, you're gonna be happy. But before I tell you this thing, you have to pay me, like, oh, like, what do you think, huh? If you had this information, what would you pay for it? $1,000? Yeah, I think I could pay $1,000 to be happy for the rest of my life. No, friends, I love you so much. I'll give it to you for $5. And then I'll tell you this thing that's gonna make you happy, I promise. Yeah, just pay me $5, dude. And then I'm gonna, like, then you pay the $5 and I tell you, just be yourself, you know. Just be yourself and you'll be happy. No, no, that's why when people come into the chat and like ask me am I a guru, I'm like, fuck no. Just like anything that I think I know, I just want to share it with you, friends. That's what's most important. No, no hiding it. Just being open with it. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Loss is big. It's okay, Wombat. It's not your friend, not your fault, my friend. Weed is legal in South Africa. Yes, it is, my friend. Fortunately, technically decriminalized, but decriminalized, legal, same difference. Feng Shushi asked me, do I want to smoke every day as well? No, I do not. That's not my intention. I don't want to smoke every day. Thank you, Elpa, for voting. What a nice bot. I've seen this guy often as well. He sometimes broadcasts from SA, sometimes from NZ. Damn, that's sick, dude. Tell me more about my ability to instant transmission to New Zealand. I'm guessing that's what NZ's supposed to mean. How sick would that be, huh? I stream one morning in South Africa, instant transmission myself over to New Zealand. Go and do that. Ooh, man, I'm like tripping out about just going all over the place. Like seeing, a spot on the mountain there, taking the streaming setup and then popping onto that spot on the mountain, dropping the stream camera, just sitting down and sharing some time with a few friends. Maybe one day. Hope I can learn the ability to instant transmission some point in my life. Melt is back for more. Yes, I am, Sriracha. I'm happy that you're here as well, my friend. Can you bot notifications back on? Is the bot gonna give you notifications on my stream now? I'm not sure what's happening. Dabbing here. I hope you're having a good time, Ancient T. I've been a good bot, my favorite stream, since I've learned how. I've been good bot. Oh, my favorite streams. Okay, like I don't know what it's supposed to mean, so please do enlighten me, Alpa. Hey, Aaron, thank you for joining us, my friend. How have you been feeling, Aaron? Like Aaron, I'm not gonna share too much with what you shared with me, but man, how do I share without giving away too much? A fortunate turning of events or a fortunate series of circumstances befalled Aaron as of late, in comparison to how they could have turned out. You know what I'm talking about, Aaron. So I'm happy for you, my friend. I'm sending you so much love and light. Someone did it to me. I was like, I didn't know what it does. I also didn't know. Get on the rankings. What rankings? What's else happening, dude? What rankings? I told myself I love you in the mirror, and he flipped me off. I love that, dude. You're just like staring yourself in the eyes. And you're like, dude, I love you. Dude in the mirror is like, no. Alabama, the truth. Later the comments. Your energy is amazing. No, you want that. Thank you for sharing it with me as well, my friend. Do you have dabs in SA? Yeah, we do have dabs in SA. Like, it's not something that's, location bound. Technically, it's just very strong weed. It's weed without the weed. It's weed without the green stuff, technically. Dum. I just woke up. I woke up and my eyes are still waking. I can imagine, Sriracha. Thank you for like spending the first moments of your day with us. I appreciate it. Colorful look, dude. Yeah. It's clothes. Clothing are really cool. I have some wacky ideas for what I would like to wear. But we don't have technology for stuff like that just yet. Like, I can imagine myself literally wearing like light, if that makes any sense. Like, imagine this thing, but instead of it being fabric, it has like some sort of tangible touching ability to it, but it's also made of like flowing beams of light. So it like trickles down. Maybe it would make like a shh or like a wee. No, dude, like, yeah, I would love to design clothing as well, man. But I think I'm gonna be limited by my technology, by my time and my age. Glad you got back from all that. Yikes, safely. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, I'm sorry to like give you some anxiety with that as well. I'm also Very happy to be back. Thormelt, good morning or good evening, my friend. Good evening or slash good morning to you as well. Impossible night. Thank you for joining us, my friend. I have over 200 hours in Cyberpunk. What have you been feeling like, Wombat? I think, like, I'm at the mission where I'm waiting for, like, I'm so bad. Like, I'm so disinterested in the game. I don't even remember the names. The, like, Chinese dude that like betrays his company because his company is hunting him now. Like, I'm waiting for him to call me back and take me on the mission, but like, I don't know if I've spent more than 100 hours in the game. Maybe like 100 hours. Hello, my friend. Hey, Yader, thank you for joining us, my friend. Never had a problem with it. Like, it's not I don't have any problems with it. It's just not as good of a game as The Witcher was. And I feel too strong in that game, dude. Like, that's a weird thing to say, but I legitimately, in The Witcher, I got my ass handed to me on multiple occasions by, like, creeps, dude. Literally, like, I'm running on my horse, I see creeps next to the road, I'm like, I'm gonna go fight these creeps, and then I get, like, my ass handed to me. I love that. I like it being that realistic, because it wasn't, like, I didn't know how to fight them. I didn't have the right potions to fight them. I wasn't a high enough level to fight them. My swords weren't strong enough to fight them. I didn't have any oils on my swords. There's so much you can take into consideration with The Witcher. Maybe, like, I'm literally complaining because the game is too easy. That's what's literally, that's what's happening. Oh, am I a snob? No, please. I don't mean to be. It's not a judgment of the game. It's just, I expected more. That's what it is. Is that a judgment? I'm questioning myself actively. I've said my bit. That's how I feel about it. I honestly enjoyed Cyberpunk, but it was cause I had no expectations, I think. Yeah, like, if you had no expectations going into it, then it's a great game. It's a beautiful game. Like, don't get me wrong. The story in the game and the game itself, like the visual aspect of it, especially if you have a machine that can, like, push on frames and, you know, proper ray tracing, gorgeous. Like, absolutely breathtaking game. Like, you could like, this is an honest fact for me for the game. My favorite part of the game so far is literally just driving around in the city. That's my favorite part of the game. Because that's where I felt like I got the most enjoyment from. You know, just going from point to point in the city and just, like, seeing the scenery. The actual... Because it's so beautiful, that's a thing. But the actual gameplay and the combat mechanics, it's more like... It's a story, and then it's like, okay, go kill these dudes. And then it's like, I go kill them. But it's like literally no effort to get there. And then it's like, okay, the story now continues. And then it's the same thing over and over again. Expectations. Like, that's the thing. You know, I had too high expectations for this game as well. And that, at the end of the day, is what broke it as well. I think we do it for a lot of things in life. Instead of just seeing it for what it is. You know, for look at the game as the game. And then be like, oh, wait, here I am for this game. No expectations for what the combat system must be like. No expectations for what the character development is going to be. The game is great. Actually, fantastic game. Like, I'm like literally rationalizing in my head right now as well. Like, thinking of it from a perspective of someone who has never played a game in their lives. And then it's a sick game. Then it's the coolest game ever. But I think, you know, especially because I came from The Witcher and expecting similar sort of mechanics, and also because they were, like, touting about how they used, you know, what they learned from The Witcher's sword mechanics in the game, I was like, oh shit, this game's gonna have such a cool combat system. And then the combat system is me running through people. Everyone has a weird relationship with their dad. Is he Christian? Yeah, he is. He is, my friend. Oh, no. I've never gotten into The Witcher because the beginning is so slow and I don't have the time to read so much, lol. Yeah, you see, like, this actually makes me very happy as well, because now this is like two sides of the coin, where you enjoyed Cyberpunk because you went into it with no expectations, not having played The Witcher, and I went into it You know, with all of the expectations, having played The Witcher, and because of that, literally because of that, it is a completely different game to you than it is to me. And that is a divine experience that you now get to experience because of your life decisions, the stuff that you've chosen to do. That's sick. I love that. I didn't believe in a God. It's hard telling parents that. I don't believe in the Christian Judeo God, my friend. I believe in the concept of what we try and assign the word God to, but you can assign the word source, the universe, consciousness, all of these things to that same thing as well. It is something I believe that is just bigger than us. And if you don't believe there's nothing bigger than you, then you're a little bit deluded, because just look at the very clothes that you're wearing that's encompassing your body, or the house that you're living in, the car that you're driving in, the planet you're living on. There are things bigger than you. And that's the universe. And, you know, if that is, you know, what you're a part of as well, quite literally, then where does that stop? What is the universe a part of? You understand the point I'm trying to make? Any wild animals around you? Wild boars, maybe some kudu, maybe some duikers, maybe some burbs, maybe some snakes, maybe some mountain lions, but not close, and maybe some jackal or foxes as well, and some like cat species, like larger cat species. It's a very hard, eventually did it, and my parents are still trying to force religion onto me. It's just not as much as they used to. I'm so happy that they're not doing it as much as they used to. Like, they're probably like suggestive about it, because at the end of the day, you know, having Christian parents or Christian friends, they're not trying to convert you because they're trying to be malicious. They're trying to convert you because they think they're saving your soul. And I do understand that perspective of it. So just, you know, be understanding of their experience as well. Break conflict through listening. Normally the person just wants to feel heard. Find a way to make your dad feel heard and see it's something changed. Yeah, you're right, Yader. You are right, my friend. I feel that. Melty, I'm starting to clock at this comment. I'm starting to clock at this comment to see how far you are. Oh no, Elpuff, you're gonna expose me, my friend. I'm only reaching it now. I'd love to go where you are for a visit once the pandemic is over, my friend. Like, my door is literally open one day. Actually, literally open. You will be welcome, my friend. Do come over. Elpuff. I'm scared. It's insane. I'm scared, dude. Oh no. Let's find out. Equality has to be imposed with authoritarianism. Yeah. Like, what I think of as equality is, you know, a literal understanding that we are all equal as human beings. Literally, you know, no matter how much we have in the bank account, no matter how we look, no matter what we choose to say, we are all equals at the end of the day. That is what equality means to me. I think it's amazing he responded to every single comment. That's very special. I tried to, dude. I do try to. I've never forced religion on my kids, but more of the spirituality. I believe your relationship with God is very personal, 100%. It has to be. He is 71. Your dad? One day? I'm not sure who is 71. I think is it your dad? Then he was like, what, 22 when he had you, right? Maybe I missed a comment. I'm sorry, one day. I'm sorry. He puts time in all that. I do try. Why do you keep burning the mouth end? Because, like, as I smoke it, for some reason, I keep pulling at the paper here. And then, as you can see, let me get close up. It kind of, like, makes this little lip. And then I burn this lip flush again. You can see, like, now it's, like, shining through a little bit. And then I repeat that process over and over again. Hello, Executioner. Thank you for joining us again, my friend. It's been a while. Chaos. If thousands start commenting, it's actual chaos, dude. And then sometimes I'm like 20 minutes behind comments, and then I've streamed for 1.5 hours, and I'm like, oh goodness. I still read all of them. He's the real dad. You should come to Hawaii and meet him. Oh, the guru. The guru, he's 71. Thank you for adding it. Yeah, that's crazy, man. 71 years of life experience. That's wonderful. STR, my dad told me it makes him love me less if I say fuck because only men could say fuck. That's just so different. That's hilarious, Lisa. Makes him love you less. Wow, that's hectic. I'm sorry that he said that. No, that is never the truth. Yeah, if only he'd been my mom. There we go. Rest in peace. Rest in peace indeed, my friend Lamar. Yeah, check. Clark will run forever. Don't jinx me, Elpuff. I'm trying to read them all. I'm trying to get there. Lisa says, this was 2 months ago, by the way. So this weird dad relationship, my dad continues. Oh, Lisa. I don't want it to continue forever. He replies to your comments after his streams too, if he doesn't get to, like, via reply comment. I tried to. I don't do it always, Elpuff. Not always, my friend. He's only the good part. He's moving in slow motion. This is the new time zone. The warp, the melt more. There we go. Yeah, you get it, my friend. You get it. You you understand. Slow middle finger coming up. A series of unfortunate events. 9:50 a.m. here. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for being here with us. I like how if I just type lol, he'll have absolutely no idea what I'm laughing. Yeah, that's what happens as well. Like, and it's okay. So I believe like this is literally what happens. It's like it becomes this amalgamation where I like melt into your comments about older things, and then I try and catch up with an old idea, and I try and like scrub myself, and then as a result of that, I kind of like rethink things, if that makes any sense, and then I have new perspectives on it as well, and it's a how did you say? I want to read that again. It was so wholesome. The time warp, the melt more. Yes, perfect. There he is. Good morning, good sir. Good morning, Paul, dude. One day is here as well right now. We have so many streamer friends. Elpuff is a streamer friend. Sensane is a streamer friend. One day is a streamer friend. TFTRAV or Paul is a streamer friend. Mrs. Aunt V is a streamer friend, or Miss Boop the Snoop. Twafflemaker, are you also a streamer friend? I'm not sure actually right now. We are approaching 8 minutes. No, Elpuff, stop exposing me. You could be talking about something sad. You'll never know if my laugh is malicious. I'll assume it's not, my friend, don't worry. A tuxedo, do a tuxedo one day. And Lederhosen the next day. What? Should I wear tuxedos? I do have an idea for Halloween. I'm gonna dress up for Halloween. Do I have to buy myself a costume? Can I have my sister make up my face? But do I want to buy a costume as well? I might have to. Go all the way for the bit. Yeah. Or get my mom to make me one. That's gonna be the ultimate bit. What if we just never gave context in our chat? Let's just lose him. Lane, why, dude? Elpuff just tripped me with her comment about the timing, and now you're like, oh wait, he's down, let's kick him. Let's kick him while he's down. Lamar, I know, right? It's like no one. No, I'm not laughing at your pain. Just you're late. Yeah, we gotta. Someone start a convo with fully no context. But do it next week so he forgets we planned this. I won't forget, dude. Now I'm gonna be in constant paranoia for every single stream. I'm gonna be like, what? Are they out to get me? Are they conspiring? I'm gonna be ultra aware. My phone glitch, I'm back. I'm happy that you're back on Beam. I know it happens to me as well sometimes. For some reason, it has this uncanny ability to also glitch right before someone like reads a comment that I sent or something. And then it like stops. And then it like starts again. And then they're continuing reading other comments. I'm like, damn it. Why you gotta be like this, Arpan? I love you, Arpan. Please don't drop my stream. Please don't. You were a madman. I love it. Same, dude. You're as well, Lane. Look at what we're doing, dude. We're going for it. Approaching 10 minutes. Stop. Lol, just driving. They make a beautiful game. Yeah, dude, like the driving part of it to me is the most beautiful part of it, if you will. Because like, oh, I mean, there's a lot of beautiful parts to it, but it's just maybe it's the amount you see as you're driving, right? Like if you're walking through the city, sure, it's a beautiful scene, but you're seeing like a slower amount of it, like quite literally. Like if you're moving at 100 whatever, I think it's miles, let's say kilometers, 100 kilometers per hour, you're gonna see a lot more things than if you're moving, 5 kilometers per hour, quite literally. 153 days without shaving and a haircut, 143 days without shaving. No, my friend, I try and shave occasionally. I wanted to shave again, but I only thought about it after I showered, so I was like, nah. So maybe tomorrow I'll shave again. Thwaffle got me jelly with these fancy replies. Yeah, Thwaffle is on point. Controls were kind of similar. Yeah, kind of similar. Like I was playing on PC, so yeah, it just wasn't the same amount of difficulty. Like that's the thing. Like I was like proper sweating. Like, literally as you're playing, you have like these signs. So you're putting like a one-hit shield on yourself. So if you get hit accidentally because you weren't fast enough at dodging, you have like an extra backup. And then you're like dodging attacks, getting in attacks, making sure you don't get attacked, as they're counterattacking actually as well. Using potions so that you're like stronger. You get like into the Blood and Wine expansion pack and you buff yourself with mutagens and stuff. So you just like chuck potions, poison yourself, literally poison yourself, and you get like yoked because of it. Literally 180. You don't care. I know. I'm sorry. I'm just getting passionate. 183% bonus damage, and you just like go at these monsters. And then you can also like scale difficulty with them as well. So they become as strong as you become strong. Like fighting level 53 centipedes, and you're like sweating, you're like just dodge and rolling. But I don't play Souls games, so I'm not that into difficult games. The Souls games, like I take my hat off as someone that has completed all of the Dark Souls games. Like damn, that is an achievement in its own. But I've also never had a controller to play the Souls games with. I've only been a PC gamer for like the past 6 years? Almost, yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, yay, he's catching up a little bit. You a fan of Alan Watts? I am a fan of Alan Watts, my friend. South Africa, you're on point. We literally have a section in our brain specifically for believing in something. But I guess the religion of not believing can fill that slot too. Yeah, why not? I think my belief system, if anything, is seek the truth. Whatever that truth may be open to what that truth may be. Don't settle on one truth is supposed to be for you. Because as soon as you do that, I think you cut yourself off from so much experience. And I don't want to ever do that. Pesky rules. Yeah, South Africa, them pesky rules. You have to actively go out of your way to keep reminding yourself and others nothing greater than us exists. Yeah. And yet people kill each other for money. Or because they believe something else. Religion problems. Man, these burbs are like active today. You can definitely hear them. He's just behind in comments. You'll be waiting forever. Elpuff, I'm not that far behind anymore. I'm like slightly catching up actually. Just helping a brother out, absolutely. What's the time? It is 12 minutes past 5 right now. 15 minutes, like 15 minutes and 8 seconds. Damn it, Elpuff, you think I want to? You think I want to not like let you wait 15 minutes and 8 seconds? No, it hurts me just as much as it hurts you, but I'm coming. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, thank you for all of the power you're giving me so much. Now I'm just like instant reading your comments. Triple power, a wave of power. Thank you so much, my friends. You're making me so happy. Yeah, my mom noticed all those cold sores back when I was in high school, so my friend got me a pipe. Okay, so that's, one of them unrelated stories, dude. I was like, what? I was like, I was processing that one for a second, and I was going to respond, and I was like, no, 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 no. Something is not right, dude. Something doesn't make sense. You're a real one. You always assume the best in people. I try to, my friend. I do believe we have greatness in us, all of us. I just think some people lose to the bad inside of them. Doesn't mean the greatness isn't still there. Small town America, an 8th grader will teach you joint rolling of a pipe from the New Testament. He keeps going. No, Swaffle. No, please, I'm gonna have to skip your comments. I have streamed before. Oh, you have? Pretty much just the majesty of Legos. Thank you for telling me, my friend. I didn't know that. I'll want to see Ultra Aware, huh? Yeah, we'll see about that. Elpuff. Oh, goodness. Even more anxiety is mounting now. Hey, Uncle Becky. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm off today. You're off today? As in you're not working today? As in you're going to be streaming today, Uncle Becky? I'm so happy to have you here, my friend. How have you been? I feel like I haven't actually had a proper chat with you or like shared some space with you in stream in a long time. I would like to do that again. Baffle may have been me. I can believe that, Lane. I can 100% believe that. We about to dance? No, not just yet, my friend. Maybe tomorrow morning, sure. Dude, that day you flushed Mr. Moore's jacket down the toilet, I still remember. Good times, damn it! I'm getting gamed. No! The burbs are loud. There's so many of them. Like it's some like black type. Let me show you. Like it's like a black burp. I don't actually know what species it is. I'm sorry to you YouTube friends. You won't get to have this perspective. There they are. This is probably a very horrible shot for you to be able to see anything. But they build those big nests. You see those little lumps? Those things are big. And then they live in them. And they make like multiple entrances. And some of them are like decoy entrances. But they are loud. Chatty little burps. There we go. I got captivated by Cyberpunk because of the camera mode. Okay, I got sucked into Discord community for taking photos in the game. You see, you're gonna get some sick photos doing that. I love Soul of the Bourne games. Oh, sorry, I got excited. No, please, get excited, dude. Did you finish them, Lane? So, like, again, I believe, and I can say this with, like, a lot of certainty, the console version of the game is significantly easier than the PC version of the game. Like, playing it on PC kicks your ass, dude. Dark Souls is one of my favorite video games. Like, you should... What should you do? Nothing. You should do whatever you want to do. Have you tried The Witcher? It's a question I'd rather ask. Are awesome. Yes, we are, my friend. Oh snap, I got this weekend. Sick, extreme. It's nice to have you here, my friend. Thank you for the helpful Jack Speed. I appreciate it as well. You, Quar. How's it going? He caught up. Do we explode when he hits the last comment? No, we don't explode. Like usually, it's like almost sometimes, always works out the way that by the time, that it's like the 5:30 mark, I get to where I usually end the stream, and then I try to finish the comments by then. Sometimes our friends are like, nope, ain't gonna happen, and then I like try to catch up, and then sometimes it just works out perfectly. Birds jamming up. They're having a vibe. They were away for a while, and now they're back. So I'm like curious, because technically winter definitely is not over, and I don't know if they moved for winter or they just kind of like went somewhere else for a while, and now they're back, or if they're a different group of the same bird species that just kind of found these nests and are like now scouting them. Because they're not going inside of the nest. They're just like sitting outside looking at them and conversing. Okay, now one of them just went inside.
actually. And came back outside again. Birds are fascinating. I don't know what they're doing. I wish I could have a chat with one of them. Imagine, if we could just have, like, do something like that. I just, like, call one of those birds over, he comes and sit on my shoulder, and I ask him what it's about, and he tells us. And it's like, yeah, so, we're a rambunctious family. Went west a little bit, came back. This place was sicker than the west place. It's been a vibe. We've been having chats, talking about philosophy. Judging each other's nests on structural integrity. I don't know. I hope they're having fun chats. I would like to believe they're having chats other than just making noises at one another. It is when we notice a slight mutation in one of us that triggers evolution among the Meltmore family. Ooh. That I do like. That doesn't sound like complete nonsense to me, Twafflemaker. Maybe it's true. I am indeed. I am playing video games. How was yours? And what's up, Meltmore? I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing really good. I had a weekend that I spent mostly alone. My parents came back yesterday. And yeah, been having chats with them as well. It's been good catching up with my brother again. Long time no see. It's been a while. I'm almost done leveling up my Reddit character. Leveling him up? Leveling him up how, Uncle Becky? Like, are you like creating a? Because I still see you have like the little, haywire hill. Is it Billy the goat, right? As the logo. Is it Billy? I'm not sure now. So, like, what do you mean with leveling up your character? I'm really curious because I'm like completely off. I haven't done any leveling up of my character, so maybe this is something I've been falling behind on. Who knows? Love you, Melt. Love you too, Elpuff. I'm just teasing. I know, my friend. I'm teasing back. You pull my leg, I'm gonna pull right back. The burp, dun dun dun. Burps on drill. Yeah, they're spies. Government spies. Listening to me right now. Oh shit, we're going. We're going what? Elpuff? Last time he got on his other phone and used the zoom to show us burps. Yeah, that was a sick stream, but in that stream I wasn't, using my main phone as my like footage capture phone. So I would have wanted to do that again. Because it was pretty fun. So basically what we were doing, like, I was literally sitting after the dance and we were just having chats, listening to the burps all around, and I used my main phone's like telephoto zoom lens and I would record that telephoto zoomed screen with the streaming camera so I could like get up close to the burps that we were looking at, and it was a vibe. It was so much fun. Oh, he's got really cool looking windows. Yeah, the coolest looking windows, dude. You don't even know, bro. Like, we got like a whole selection of all of the windows we could get, and we were like, nah, these windows ain't cool enough. So we had custom windows made by the custom cool windows guys, and now we have the best windows ever, dude. Yeah, they're clear and they keep stuff out. Just like all of the other ones. Just awkward silence when he catches up. No awkward silence. Sign up. Sensane. Or give in. Or push and flow. GPF. How many times can I have to do it, dude, before it sinks in? GPF, dude. Should I call you GPF? Like, do tell me as well. I'm curious. I do try to, just, go with the flow as well. Even if there ain't no comments, dude. Usually it starts off with no comments, fortunately. Gives me some time to just rant a little bit, and then I try to catch up. I've never played The Witcher, but it's on my list. Ooh, Lane, yeah, 100%, dude. I would 100% recommend The Witcher as a game. If you like the Soul games, just gooi all of the difficulty with The Witcher. Maybe not all of the difficulty. at first, because it will be pretty difficult. And then, yeah, try that game. I'll stop streaming for a month just to give The Witcher 3 another chance. No, dude, don't stop streaming for a month. Stream you playing The Witcher 3 for a month. I mean, it's insane. You're gonna play the game, dude. I would love to see your reactions, your feelings, your Witcher being built, see your playing style, because there's so many different playing styles as well. You can have like different armor pieces give you different buffs give you different play styles. It's a sick game, dude. Like, do that, man. I would 100% watch you play The Witcher 3. Maybe I'll like do a co-stream with you, dude. We can start a Witcher 3 stream. You as well, Lane. Let's gooi, dude. I'm gonna get passionate. We all play The Witcher 3 on stream, and then we just, converse. Have chats about The Witcher 3. I'm down for doing that. Like 100, like I'm really down for doing that. Like really down for doing that. I don't know. Burp 1, where do you think? He is in the comments, Burp 2, I don't know. But I want him to notice us. Start screaming. Yeah, he's gonna look over and not pay attention to the comments for a bunch of seconds. Burps aren't real. Burps aren't real, yeah. Where's Jovan right now? Jovan will like come in flying and say like, what are you talking about? Burps are 100% real. Xander Burb. Man, I would have liked to meet him. Burp 3, I want to hit that joint. Man, how sick would it be as well? I would 100%, if a burp comes up to me and asks me to hit this joint, I'll be like, yee. I'd light it for him even. Be like, yes, dude. Man, I'm like really imagining it. I'm just like seeing these posse of burbs now, like sitting in a circle with me. We're passing joints among each other, having chats, sharing life stories. Imagine what stories burbs would be able to share with you, of the stuff they've seen. Think about it, man. I could just imagine them having such fun conversations. So I would 100%. Let that burp hit my joint. Chop. Right top. Put up to that. Maybe it's a club, dude. Maybe that big one is like a rave house, dude. They're getting all sweaty in there, dude, keeping their wings closed. Some of you know. Love you all jumping off to prepare for a stream. I hope to catch you on that side. Thank you for being here, Aunt P. Love you as well, my friend. I'll get a whiff. Never gonna know what living up your Reddit account is. Leveling up your Reddit account is. Don't think that people are still here. We're never gonna know what leveling up your Reddit account is. Yeah, like what is... Like that question will forever be in my heart now, dude. I'm gonna actually go and have to look if there is something. I know they implemented a new sort of moderator, like cryptocurrency, blockchain, sort of vibe, sort of currency that you can give to streamers or Reddit accounts. So I don't know if it's that, but we'll have to find out. Burp 3, it's not a joint burn. Dad, crunch, my lip pen open. No! Oh, I tried to read it still, Twaffle. I knew like halfway through you were trolling, but I was like still determined to try and say your broken sentence. You can call me Sai. So it's Sai. So like, oh man, how do I say that? S-Y-E? Say? Sai? I think it's... But I'm also thinking like Sai P-S-Y. That's the thing I'm thinking now. So, man, maybe do it phonetically or just tell me if I said it right the first time. Hey, Katie. Thank you for being here with us, my friend. Katie sent me a message asking, how am I? And I felt like it's easier for me to be able to tell you in the stream than to text it out. I don't know. Like, I'm not doing bad. I've just been feeling a lot of things as of late, and it's good to feel things sometimes. It's been an informative week, if you will. And the whole stream would be me yelling over the PC fans blasting max power. What car do you have, Sai? I hope I'm saying it correctly. Katie, how's it going? There we go. Great, it's good to see you. Been dying at work. Has it been hard? Like, I remember Katie coming into stream, asking us to wish her luck with a job interview she's gonna have. Her getting the job, and now we have the swing side of it, of her being tired after having the job. It's such a full arc, such a story. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Katie gonna come back triumphing and telling us what an amazing day she had at work and how many people she helped and smiles that she's helped put on people's faces. Huh? I hope so, at least, Katie. Please tell me. Stream a whole month of Witcher. Yeah, let's do it. SDR, I like your energy today. Thank you, Katie. I always like your energy as well, my friend. Lol. Session with the burbs. Yeah, it would be sick. Parrots especially. I feel parrots have a certain sort of like flavor to them in their birdhood. Almost looks like green screen behind him. Maybe Melman with a stream bomb him. Yeah, like if it was a green screen like this is like a cement dam, and this is like a telephone, no, electricity pole. I would probably like Photoshop these out, make it even more picturesque. So yeah, all natural, with all of its subjective beauties and subjective uglies. Uncle Becky leveling up. I still don't know what it means on Beam. What does it mean? I'm so confused. You said it right. Simon. Okay, thank you. I'll have it. Simon. Is that your actual name? Names. They do have a certain ethereal nature to them. Weirdly enough, I've told my mom what I want to name my son since I was like a 6-year-old. I wanted to. Okay, my family wants me to end the stream because they want to make noise, I think, or something. Let me finish your comments quickly. My red avatar has gone up 17 levels since joining the chat. How sick, dude. Stonks, Lamar for sure. Thanks for your words, E. Thank you, Katie. I'm doing much better than I was. I'm so happy you are. He's so close. Wait, no waiting. I have never met a life coach as dependable as this man. Thank you, my friend. Love and light to you, Thwaffle. Like, that means you're the world to me. Is that why my avatar is like invisible? 1060 GF card, okay. Because I was thinking like the RTX voice thing is kind of good. It's like kind of real good. Name reveal. Yeah, that's my name, lol. There we go. Like, that's why, like, when it like really hit, I was like, wait a second. Simon. So my civilian name, as we've dubbed it, is Estian. It's nice to meet you, Simon. L stands for Leia. Oh, Lay. Okay. Thank you for telling us as well, Elpov. Lay. It's nice to meet you, Lay. My parents are from England. My full name sounds like royalty. Lay. It does sound like royalty, actually. Well, maybe the electric pole is there so we don't have a green screen. I don't think it's a green screen. A big brain. Yeah, I'm actually in a Truman Show, but I'm like co-producing it. I'm actually in a small green box this whole time. I've been fooling you. Good night, SDN. Bye, friends. Thank you, my friends, for being here. I appreciate you sharing this space with me. Love and light to you all. I'll see you again tomorrow, everyone.